That's better. Hello, welcome to my channel and welcome to 21 pound cards. I've got to have a sacrificial card. So I've got one each of these £5 cards and this one to show off basically my new scratchers. I've been a busy bee. A lot of you ask me if they're for sale. Usually I say nope, they're just competition prizes and stuff like that, yeah, and I haven't got time to make them, blah blah blah, and all the rest of it. But I've made some. Normally I show this off how I make them on Back Bedroom Art, but I'm going to give you a treat and show it to you on this channel. So yeah, if you want to skip to the actual card being scratched, go to this point in the video. If you want to see how they're made, well, sit back, relax, and enjoy me getting my hands all dirty with resin and little bits of shavings that come off the pin badges. This bit feels almost like Back Bedroom Art, if I'm honest with you. It's so all I'm doing is I'm basically just explaining how I make the scratches. I will sell the ones that I make at the end, so they're up for grabs. But if you want to make your own, either check out more detailed instructions on my other channel, Back Bedroom Art, or just have a go. Just have, from what you're seeing here, it's very simple. I mean, these scratches I do, blah blah blah. You've seen me in many a video scratching, loads of different ones I do. And there's many ways you can do it. I mean, one of my favourite is I'll go to the shops. You know, by the tills, they sell pin badges for charities, don't they? Like here, the RSPPB. I struggle to say that. Oh, it's a lapwing. So when you get it, they obviously have a little spike on the back. I just snip them off and then file them down with one of these, which is very ironic because it makes me think of the dentist. And dentist is something that's very dear to my heart at the moment. But I buy quite a few as I go along, like their Firecrest, a Puffin. I think there's a Robin somewhere amongst them all. Yeah, there's a Robin, Blackbird. Anyway, so I'll buy lots of those. Hearts, Great Ormond Street. It's a very pretty one, isn't it? A bee eater. I don't know if I don't eat bees. So I buy loads of those. Every time I see them, I buy a load. It's a nice way to give to charity. But not only that, sometimes I'll buy stuff off of Amazon that sort of sparks my interest. So I've got a bag here which I can't seem to open. And it's got lots of various fruits, and they're obviously for like necklaces or something like that. You know, just charms and the like. And all I do, again, it's just pick a fruit that I like. And I don't like strawberries. I know there's a strawberry in there somewhere. I saw it, but I don't like strawberries. But I did make a charm out of a strawberry. There it is. And you can see what I've done. I just took the circular bit off. So yeah, so I can make fruit. Years ago, I say yeah, it was over a year ago. I brought a little swimmer, turned her into a charm. I liked my swimmer. Very lucky scratch that one was. What else to do? Oh yeah, and you know, like what they called, Crocs. You can buy these little things that you know, you stick into the Crocs. I mean, that one's already prepared. Ooh, I'm well ahead of myself. But these all been pre-prepared. No, not all of them. So they come with like a little button thing, and I just snip that off. But they fit. He's not going to, is he? I bet you any money he doesn't fit in the mould. And that's why he's been snipped, but I didn't use him. Let's find one that would fit. Yeah, Angry Superman would. So basically snip it off and then they fit in a mould and boom, you got yourself a Angry Superman scratcher. Does that fit in a mould? Oh, sadly not. That's cool, and I like that one. But yeah, so you've got that. Yeah, everyone that's been prepared. Obviously, one that wouldn't fit. Mind you, if I could find a bigger mould, then it would. And there's other things I buy. I buy other jewellery stuff like these, made with love and stuff like that. So they could quite happily go in. Little sunflower happy faces. I've brought Pac-Man. I've got loads. I just keep checking them out. Iron Man and Captain America's. These are really good as well. Just cut the ring bits off. So if you cut the ring bits off, you can make their money trees or whatever they're called. This goes on. It just goes on. I mean, Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, some of these scratches I bet you've never seen, have you? Hulk smash. And I've got little bags of stuff. I'm going to make stuff out of those. PlayStation ones. Little Captain America again. Sometimes I just colour them. So there's nothing in it, just coloured the resin, as you can see. I like the hand ones. These I got from, the hands I got from Hobbycraft. Just went in there and they were selling hands. I don't know what the hands were intended for, but I brought them, and there you go, some more scratches. Oh, who remembers I got these from Hobbycraft. Little felt bee. Oh, and he's sweet. Oh, I'm gonna keep him for a video. Bring him back. I might go back to Hobbycraft and see if they've got any more of those fun things. They were literally for sewn onto bags or whatever. You can have a Pac-Man go. Gonna hit him. These have been satin lenticular ones. You can get like sheets of like lenticular stickers, and I just cut the various ones out that I like and put them in a scratcher. You can do anything you like. You can do anything you like, and I've got. I mean, I collect this stuff, and I never make scratches. I just keep collecting it all, and it's a shame, really. I should just really churn them out. Right here, who wouldn't want an umbrella or a cheeky little salamander? Oh, darling, look at that. Cheeky little snowflake. Do you want a little snowflake when doing that one? There's birdhouse. So aeroplane, if you like aeroplanes. So I'm going to make a load in this video, and you'll see how I make them, and then yeah, you can do them yourself, whatever you want. God, what a mess! I need to clean all this up. I've got a live stream tonight. Yes, it's Sunday morning, and I'm showing you all this, and I should really be getting ready for my live stream. Anyway, I'll sort of quickly edit, and you'll see the finished video. So will that fit in there? Oh my gosh! I can waste a £2 coin because I like these ones. I sort of half collect them. Sometimes I end up spending them, but the special £2. Do you know what? I'm gonna put him in a scratcher. See how he turns out. I don't like scratching with coins. It's not as good as an actual scratcher. So yeah, I'm gonna be a busy little bee. So let's sort of cut, and you'll see me very quickly go through how I make them. Here we go. So here he is with the back filed down. You can never completely get rid of it, but it is a lot better than having it like that, because I don't know, it just, I know you can make it with that still sticking out, wouldn't make no difference, but I just prefer the look of the robin compared to the, I don't know what that is, a firecrest. Is it firecrest? I can't remember the name of the birds. I should really remember. Anyway, let's go on to the next bit. Just quickly, because I'll get them mixed up otherwise, the names of the birds. I would have thought the firecrest was that one, and that one. So I would have thought that one was the firecrest, and that one was the bee eater. Looks like it, doesn't it? Fiery. That looks like the sort of cheeky little chappy that'd eat bees. Ugh. How would you eat a bee? Anyway, let's carry on. And there goes the boiler again. It's always that boiler going. Right. Anyway, I'm going to do some of these sort of ones now. And it's just, like I said, for the crocs, you can get like these little inserts. And my craft knife, I can't find what it is, but it doesn't matter. It's just any old knife. And you just basically, I mean, I wouldn't let a small child do this, but basically you just, I wish I had my craft knife. It's so much easier with a craft knife. Come on. With a craft knife, I would have gone through 5 of these already. Yeah, this is not working out well at all. Yes, I know. I'm going to tell you off camera because I don't want anyone to see going on about my thumb. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Always the most dangerous way is the way that it does it the easiest. And it's off. So always check that they actually fit in there, because I have got a few things which won't fit. I could squeeze it in, I suppose. But if I squeeze it in, it'll probably look pants. Do you know what? I'll squeeze one in. But always be careful, because some of them will not fit. I know this one won't fit for dead certs. You can see I'd have to really squeeze it in. And I was excited one time and I saw like jewellery. And I was like, oh, let's get some jewellery. And I was like, oh my gosh, I know somebody who'll love these. And I was just going to like take off the ends and then put it in. But yeah, that won't fit, will it? Almost, but not quite. Who would I give that to? Or shall I just get my ears pierced and wear it myself? I'd look so dapper with that on my moustache, wouldn't I? Okay, so let's move on and see how many of these I can make as well. Whew, so there's a load, all sort of, what's the word? I don't even know the word. Filed down, whatever it is. So we got loads. I even found a coin in a garden, an old penny from 1921, I think it is. There's probably some coin collectors out there going, no, but I'm going to put that in a scratch as well. So yeah, there's a lot, isn't there? There's a lot. So gonna make up some resin, put them in molds. But one thing that I learned, and you'll recognize that and there, can you see, ring up close and focus on it, you might see that there's little gaps, and that's because when you put it in, and this is another thing I learned, always put them in upside down, because the way that the scratches sort of mold, it will naturally fit in your hand a certain way up. The problem is, because there's like gaps, air bubbles catch in the gaps when you put it in, and then you end up with little gaps in the mold. So what I do is I mix up some resin, and the smooth ones, like the birds, going straight in, not a problem at all. But the others, what I tend to do is just do a layer of resin over the top, and it basically then is a smooth surface, and then put it in, and that solves the problem. It does make making them a very laborious process, but you don't want to run the risk of air bubbles. And yeah, I learned the hard way. A whole batch of scratches which were no good. They scratch really nice and they're as strong as anything, but they just don't look good. Right. Yeah, let's mix up some resin. I won't bother showing you the resin. You basically get two tubs, part A and a part B, and read the instructions carefully. Some it's 2 parts of one to 1 part of another, so you'll do like 100ml and 50ml, or it's 1 to 1. We do 100ml of one, 100ml of another. Sometimes it's weight rather than volume. Just read the instructions. They're all different, so I don't want anyone going, oh, Paul did it this way, so I must do it this way. Read the instructions very carefully. But I'm going to mix up some resin, and first thing I'll do is I'll sort of fill in all the little gaps. You can probably tell, like here, and Spider-Man's a good example. All those crisscross lines are all in danger of having air bubbles in them. All right, here I go. Let's mix up some resin. So while I was waiting for the first lot of resin to dry, I went back to Sainsbury's, bought some scratch cards, and also got these little fellas. So an osprey, yellowhammer, a corn bunting, no, never heard of it, a buzzard, and a great tit. I love this bird. It looks really, really cute. So these can be turned into scratches as well. So if you're a fan of birds, wow, you've got a lot. You've got a lot to enjoy. Right, so the resin is dried, and these have all been sealed, so there shouldn't be any bubbles. And yeah, some of them have got little bits that stick out. I always shave them off. I don't think it would matter if you just left it, but I always just shave around the edges, get any little bit of spills, like Iron Man here, Tony Stark. It's got a fair little bit. But again, I don't think it really matters. As always, the ones with a proper edge to them always come out lovely. And I've filed those down as well. We got loads. We got loads, absolutely loads. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Plus I've got another 15, 24. So that's 34, 39. 39 scratches about to be made. And as you can see, ooh, just a little bit of an edge, there we go. With this one that I've made, I mean, I just use shavings for these. I do like, if I'm going to make resin up, I do like to use the resin up. So I've got a load of these. They're just scratchers made out of National Lottery scratch card shavings. And when I say a few, got loads. But they always turn out nice. I think these would be good for backgammon as well. Little counters. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to make up another batch of resin. And let's just move that up. What I'll do is I'll put a little bit of resin in the bottom. Always, by the way, when you put your item in, put it in upside down, and then I'll fill up the a little bit more resin, and then all it's got to do is dry. And it's just a case of going through them all and filling them up and making the scratches. So I'm at the final hurdle. It takes a long time to make these. I hope you appreciate that, but there's a lot of fun, and the finished results are always very lovely to use. I much prefer these to coins. I am interested to see how the coin one turns out. That's almost like the lottery's logo, isn't it? It could be you. Right, let's go on with it. So the next thing you'll see is when they're all in their cases. Okay, it's a little blob of resin in the bottom of each, and then I like to go along and just warm it up. And the reason for warming it up, if you're unsure, is it makes all the little air bubbles disappear. You don't want air bubbles in your scratches. It's impossible to eradicate all of them, but if you can get most of them gone, it's a lot better. Plus, I feel really cool doing that as well, if I'm honest with you. It's like magic. So then all I've got to do is get every single insert I'm going to put into a scratcher and plop it in. And then it's a case of topping it up. If you're wondering, oh dear, is it going to be central? Best thing to do is worry about that after you've poured this bit in, because pouring this in inevitably moves it a little bit. So what I like to do is get it in. Again, warm it up. Get rid of those pesky little air bubbles. And then come back after done all of them and position them all central. You get almost an hour where you can move these around. Probably 2 hours if I'm honest with you, where you can move it around. So yeah, happy days. Now you don't want to watch me putting all the little inserts in, I'm sure. So what we'll do is we'll just skip to the bit where they're all in. Well, that's me all out of resin. So there was a few that haven't been made yet, but I will make them. I'll get some more resin. Resin ain't cheap, which is why the cost of the scratchers is £5. Well, I say all of them. I might charge a little bit more for that one if I sell that one. And they might not all be up for sale. Some will be, some won't be. It all depends how they turn out as well, because I'm not the strictest of quality control. So I think if I went for the strictest of quality control, nothing would ever get through. But because there will be the odd bubble or maybe even a stray little hair that somehow gets in there. But yeah, let's see how they all turn out, because all I've got to do now is let them dry. I usually wait 24 hours, and every now and then what I do whilst the first hour or two of the curing, I will go around and I'll poke them, make sure that they stay in the middle. So things like the swimmer, for example, who's swam to the edge of the scratcher, will keep getting poked to the middle. All right, let's wait 24 hours and see how they turn out. So this is my favourite bit of making these scratchers, is taking them out of their moulds. I love it. Let's start popping them out. And 24 hours has passed. Well, if I'm truthful, 48 hours has passed. I went a little bit longer than I normally do. Oh, look at Spidey. Hasn't he turned out well? No bubbles, because I sealed it before I made it. Ugh. And trust me, there would be bubbles galore if I didn't do that. So anyone who's making their own scratchers, take that tip. Now, ones like this didn't need it. Didn't need sealing because they were smooth anyway. But yeah, I mean, these are really nice. Yeah, they all turn out really, really well. sometimes you get a batch and they just don't turn out well. And then other times, they turn out really well. This is quite heavy actually with the £2 coin in it. But again, sealed for prosperity. Same with the old penny. It's probably hard to see but on the camera, but I can see it nicely. What else we got? Is that the robin? Nope, that's the tit. This is the one I was most like hoping would come out well. Oh, the 3 cute little clouds. I could have done it at different levels. Did a little bit of resin, put one cloud, let it set, a little bit of resin, second cloud. Oh, I could have done it like 3D. Maybe for next time. What about the angel? Perfect. Blueberry, perfect. They're all turning out perfect. Oh, what a cute little owl. What else have we got? Hulk smash, perfect. Iron Man, perfect. They're all very nice. What about over here? A little love heart. Bird. Umbrella. So, yeah, all good. All good. All good. I do worry when I make them because... Oh, angry Superman. I do worry when I make them because it's very easy for it all to go horribly, horribly wrong. Oh, the robin has actually got what looks like a hair in it. Oh, damn. And it has got a hair because there it is. Oh well, we got one that hasn't gone well because a hair fell in the resin. Oh, that one's good. The cutie pie, Iron Man. Yeah, they're all coming out nice. Just that one random hair, which is a shame. Mini tree, and then a little more birds. Can't remember what they're called, bee eaters and things like that. Salamander. Yeah, no swimmer. He's not centre, he actually moved, but I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. And puffin. Blackbird. Whatever the hell that bird is. I can never remember the names. And last but not least, that little fella. So yeah, turned out well. What I'm going to do is buy some more resin and I'm going to make some more. So things like this one, which I never got around to doing some amount of resin, will be made shortly. But yeah, some of these won't be for sale, but most of them will be. And in fact, if I choose some pictures, if you're interested and you want to buy one of these, you can email me at lifeofpaul105@gmail.com. First come, first serve. So if 5 people all want that blueberry, for example, it's the first person who emails me can get it. It will be £5. And yeah, just message me at lifeofpaul105@gmail.com. And that does include postage and packaging as well. All right, let's do a pic. Let's do a pic so you can see them closer up. Alright, so I'm going to put these 5 through their paces, I think. I got 5 cards. I've got 5 of the scratches here with me. And like I said in the end of the video, hopefully I said at the end of that video, if you're interested in one, check out the pictures at the end of the video. And just tell me which one you want. If you email me at lifeofpaul105@gmail.com, the one that you want, I'll let you know if it's still available. Obviously, first come, first serve. But each one's £5. And that includes postage packaging. Can't say fair on that, can I? I'm going to use this owl first of all. I like owls because I am a bit of a twit. Ooh. Here we go then. So I usually do this one as a sacrificial lamb. But if you want to be a winner, I don't mind. Nope, it's a dud. So we got the dud out of the way. Let's try the pound. the £2. This one is really heavy. So, oh, you can hear it, can't you? Fud fud. There's got to be a lot of luck in a £2 scratcher. Somebody did mention in my comment section that they'd like to see a coin in a scratcher. Wow, this is what it looks like. Boy, does it scratch nicely because it's so heavy. Right, 100 times. Can I find 44? That's a bit of a troll, but no, I can't. Can I find 28? No. What about 14? No. 29 maybe? Nope. Let's hope some of these coins are lucky. Looking for 19. Nope. 22. No. Right. Come on, baby. So not all the scratches I made are up for sale because I wanted to keep some for little old me. Looking for number 7. A couple of them I might give away at a later date. 39. Nope. 21. No. Looking for 12. Nope. Looking for my lucky 13. Nope. Looking for 54 at the end. It's a dud. Oh! Come on. You're supposed to be giving me wins to show how lucky my new scratches are. 3 and 1. I'm going to use the clouds. This is far and away my favourite. I really like that. I love clouds, by the way, if you didn't know. I do like clouds. Oh, tap, tap, tap. Looking for a ring and a key. I don't have to look a lot far because I will always find them. There they are. Chest and a wad. Chest and a wad. Let me know in the comments as well what you think to the scratches. If you've got a favourite one, let me know. Doesn't necessarily mean you're buying it. Just let me know which one you thought turned out the best. Earrings. It's got to be the clouds. It's got to be. Pound and a star. There's the pound. There's the star. Oh, I've got itchy leg. It's all these blimmin' insects biting away. Pearl necklace and some Kit Kats. And for a win, we have got one as well. Money bag. Yes. Let's just check. So Kit Kats, check. Chest, check. Pound, check. Money bag, check. Win. I'll come back to that because if I scratch you off and it's a fiver, you pretty much know what's in store down below. 29, 51. 29, 51. Ooh, 3 clouds. Can I get 3 wins on this card? 32, 59. 32, 59. 26, 62. Yeah, I've always loved clouds. 26, 62. I do like laying on my back and looking up at them. 53, 75. Trying to make shapes. 53, 75. Always nice if you do it in a beer garden after a few beers. 8 and 12. You'll always find something, I'll tell you. 8 and 12. Nope. 28, 45. 28. 45. 2 and 36. Oh. Oh, could we get a 5 of that? Number 17. 2 and 36. 10 and 38. 10, 38. 13. Oh, 15 would have been nice. I didn't realise that was there. 20 quid that would have been. 13, 22. 13, 22. And then last but not least, 21 and 74. 21, 74. It's not going to be 3 clouds, is it? Because I got no win on bingo. Let's move on. Let's move on. Cash word, I'm going to do it the Rachel method. Here we go. Seem to get more wins with the Rachel method. Right. We haven't got an A, so that's probably the letter that we need the most. We've got an S. We've got an R and we've got a T. So right, let's just go for it. Got no A. So kind of chance What about empty? E-M-P-T. Y. Oh, we have got the Y. I was going to say, don't make me check the whole thing and then not give me a, what's them called? A word. Right, can't have far because of the A. Week. Can I have week? Got a W, got an I. Got no G. That would have been a win if I had week. What about curfew? Right. Got no C. So I can't have a curfew. I'm too old for a curfew anyway. Can't have average because of the A. What about copy? Got no C, have we? Copy. Got no C. No. I. Oh, we can have I because of E. Oh, yeah, we got a win. We've got £5. I didn't check eagle though, did I? I've got no A. So I can't have an eagle. We've got £5 there. So that means that's going to be a 5 as well, doesn't it? £10 win. Oh. It's a nice little win for the clouds. Well done, clouds. You deserve to be smiling. All right, £10. What we got? 21 in play. So come on, Spidey. Let's do some web slinging. And do some web slinging, so I end up winning. Does that work? Yeah, ish. Yeah. Unfortunately, this is a card that I very rarely win on, so Spidey, I'm not expecting much from you. Looking for a vault, looking for a necklace. We got a bike and a VIP, a wallet, and some rings. Nugget in a briefcase, a roll and a money tree, pot of gold, and a plane. Telling you, this card is awful. Mansion and a belly button, palm tree and a dress, Mad 27 with the inevitable 28, 18, 22, got to add up to 10. That's 9, and that's 11. Wrong way round, guys. Wrong way round. So dud. Oh well, tis what it is. Is what it is. And I'm going to use this last one. I think that's really cute. It's like a skull with a bow. Right, 2 million. 2 million black. You've done it so many times for me. Here we go. Looking for them fingers. Bank and a pot of gold. VIP and a chest. These are scratching nice. These have turned out well. 20, 22, 27, and the inevitable 21, 23. Would be nice to have one last win, guys. A ring and a wallet. We got a nugget. Oh, that was a win there. Coin, safe, and briefcase. That's a win, no? We've got a wallet. We've got a brum brum. We got a watch. Or we got a helicopter. Will it be 2 million? That's asking for some, isn't it? 7. It's got to be 10. 13. And 8. Gold cup and a sunglass. Kit Kat and the cloud. Ship and a suitcase. So it's just this wallet for little O's. Oh well, never mind. It's a £5, but it is a win. And half the cards, well, if you discount the pound card, half the cards are wins. That's not bad going, actually, is it? So £21 spent. 5 and 5 and those 2 words for another 5. So that was 5, yeah, 10, 15 quid. 15 quid. So if I got 15 quid back, that means I'm only £6 down. And if I say only before the amount I lost, it sounds a lot better than it actually is. It's still a loss though. But I hope you enjoyed that. I did. I quite like enjoy scratching with new scratchers. They do feel nice in your hand. Especially that one. That is definitely my favourite. God, it's like a big proper lump of weight to it. It's nice. Right, yeah, I'm getting lost there in my admiration for that one. I will leave the email address, although you probably heard it about 10 times in this video, lifeofpaul105@gmail.com in the description. Like I said, hit me up there, but it is a first come, first served. So look at the pictures, find the one that you want, email me, get in there as quick as you can, and we'll discuss getting that out to you in the post as soon as. Right, look after yourself and those that you love, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye.